Right off the bat, you can tell he is different. He is the only guy in the office who clearly trains, but he does not make a show of it. He does not talk about it all day. He does not try to portray himself as a tough guy. He just shows up, he walks in, he sits down, he does his work, and still the room feels different. It is in his posture, it is in his shoulders, it is in the calm way he speaks. It is in the way he looks people in the eye. His coworkers notice it, his boss notices it, even clients notice it. But nobody says anything, as if they do not know exactly why that is. They act like it is genetics. They act like he has more time. They act like his body appeared out of nowhere. Come on, they know. They know he made it through the hard days. They know he trained when he was tired. They know he kept going after work. They know he refused the easy excuse, taking into account the early mornings, the late nights, the meals he prepared, and the excuses he did not use. The result makes perfect sense. It is not just that he has muscle. It is that his body proves something. It proves that he kept a promise to himself. That is what people do not want to touch. They are not offended by his body. They are offended by what his body reminds them of. It reminds them that they could have started. It reminds them that they could have changed. It reminds them that comfort was a choice. In that regard, he is a problem for the room, not because he judges anyone, not because he says he is better, not because he tries to lecture people. He is a problem because the difference is decisively clear. Some people have a good grasp of discipline. Most people only like the idea of it. They want results, but they do not want the boring part. They want confidence, but they do not want repetition. They want respect, but they do not want sacrifice. They want to look like someone who did the work, but they do not want to do the work. So they stay silent. They do not ask about his training. They do not ask about his diet. They do not ask how he stayed consistent. If the topic comes up, they change the subject. They make a joke. They look away. Take that for what it is. Silence does not mean they missed it. It usually means they noticed too much. But once in a while, someone is different. Someone asks, "What do you actually do?" That question matters. That person is not trying to pander to the room. He is not trying to lure in attention. He is showing ambition. He sees another man improving, and he does not get bitter. He gets curious. He does not get offended by someone else's progress. He gets interested. That kind of person is rare. Most people see success and look for reasons to dismiss it. They say the successful person had better conditions. They say he had better genetics. They say he had more time. They give away their own power by pretending effort doesn't matter. But the person with real drive thinks differently. He sees the standard. He wants to give it a shot. He asks questions in order to understand the process. He pays attention. He copies what works. He tries to make it through his own first hard weeks. That is how improvement starts. Not with a perfect plan. Not with perfect timing. Not with everyone cheering for you. It starts when you stop waiting for permission. It starts when you make up your mind. In the workplace, a trained body is more than appearance. It is a signal. It says you can repeat hard things. It says you can keep promises when nobody is watching. It says you can carry discomfort without making it everyone else's problem. And people notice. Your coworkers may avoid the topic. Your boss may pretend not to see it. A client may feel it in the room and still say nothing. What else can you say? Let the room stay quiet. Let people pretend. Let them explain it away if they need to. The ones who only envy you will stay where they are. The ones who ask real questions might change. And the ones who truly understand will know the truth right off the bat. You are not different because you talk about discipline. You are different because you live it.